Guys, Israel Adesanya gets his shot at redemption against Alex Pereira this Saturday at UFC 287. And our show sponsor, DraftKings Sportsbook, is offering all new customers $150 in bonus bets if their pre-fight moneyline wager of $5 cashes. If mobile sports betting is not yet available in your state, you can still get in on the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy, where they offer cash prize contests for nearly every sport. DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. Best of all, you can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want. New customers, just click on the link below to download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Remember to use promo code Sonnen and bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if their pre-fight moneyline wager of $5 cashes. That's promo code Sonnen only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Is it possible that Khamzat Chimaev was just vindicated? Did you guys see? You see the scuffle is floating around the internet. Jorge Masvidal, Kevin Holland. But if you remember back to Kevin Holland's previous fight, just his last one, they had to stop a press conference. Dana literally sent all the boys home, sent all the reporters home, did not do the press conference because Chimaev and Kevin Holland got in some kind of a dust-up. Do you guys remember this? There was water bottles flowing. My own guy, Tiki, gets hit right in the head. I mean, I'm just sharing with you. Do you guys remember this? Because it sure looked like Chimaev was the bad guy. But now we come to Miami. We come to a different opponent. I'm going to call Masvidal the opponent for this story. But we have the same denominator, which is Kevin Holland, and we have a problem. Could it be? Could it be? I'm asking you a question. And you know what? Kevin had me. Kevin had me. Apparently this is a joke. Apparently what I'm getting ready to tell you is a joke, but Kevin Holland came out. He's fighting Ponzinibbio this weekend. Great fight. That's a great fight. He wanted some pounds. He wanted 5 pounds. As of yesterday, he took whatever steps you got to take and asked Ponzinibbio, hey, can we change this to a catch weight? Can you spot me 5 pounds? And Ponzinibbio said no. I could have done that before we signed. We signed. We're here. I've got a mental focus and a preparation. I'm going to honor it. You're going to honor it. We're both professionals. Ponzinibbio's completely right. I understand that. I'm just sharing with you, when all of these things happened, I thought that Kevin was being sincere. And I also thought, hey, listen, he's kind of repeating what he learned last time. Maybe he picked up a couple of bad habits out there with this time with Chimaev. Getting it back and forth with fellow fighters. Oh, and by the way, not wanting to make weight. Remember, when Kevin ended up fighting with Chimaev, because Chimaev was supposed to be 170 and he was 178, I'm just saying, are we taking the lessons, the negative lessons from that, and are we bringing them here? But I got my producer, Troy, is telling me that's not true. He said, Chael, all those things came out, but he was just kidding. Oh, maybe it was. Maybe it was. I only read it. You know, when you read things, you don't have tone. But when I read it, I even read the response from Ponzinibbio where he told him, we could have done this 2 months ago, but it's fight week. We're making the weight. We're professionals. Okay. I mean, that doesn't sound like a joke to me. Not when you get a response, not when you go to the other side. I've been that side. I've been the guy that was asked. I handled the same way Ponzinibbio did. Said, no, we got to make weight. So, I mean, I'm just sharing with you. I don't know how much of it's a joke. And by the way, Kevin Holland, about as nice of a guy as you're going to meet. I mean, I need to throw that in here now that I'm accusing him of being a troublemaker, but Chimaev might have just been cleared. If you remember that story, and we were only as good as the narrative that other people were telling us, there was a couple of videos that came out, and it kind of made it look like Chimaev was the problem. But here we are. Chimaev's not here, but the same thing's happening again. And what is going on between Masvidal and Kevin Holland, right? Like there is a respect factor in there that has to come into play. Now, in very fast order, Kevin Holland is getting a lot of reps in. He's becoming quite a veteran himself. I won't take that away from him. But there is still a way the younger guy has to look. A guy like Masvidal, who might be the second biggest draw in the entire sport. I would think that. Apparently, I am thinking it wrong. And by the way, what do those two have? What is the heat there? Ponzinibbio, to my understanding, goes and gets work at the ATT in Florida. So that would be a tie-in to Masvidal. I'm guessing. Then You got Kevin Holland saying he can't make the weight, and he gets into it with Jorge Masvidal. Could that be related? Am I just combining stories? Maybe. I'm asking a question, though. I'm asking a question. How does this happen? How does a guy as nice as Kevin Holland end up in a shouting match with Masvidal? You know, those are the things that Masvidal used to escalate. Now Masvidal's the one talking soft. Masvidal's the one keep his face. Masvidal, old Masvidal, he'd have gone right over and gotten his face. He did. He did to Michael Bisping about 3 years ago. New Masvidal is, to my point, the veteran in the room. He knows the way that you should be looking at him. He knows the respect you should be showing him. And he's conducting himself from that position. Which just makes me wonder even more, what is it between Kevin and Masvidal in the first? How did this thing even jump off? And I'll tell you what, maybe it was a big joke, this whole weighing thing. Maybe this was a big joke, because my first thought, I jumped on the phone, I couldn't have been on it any faster. I thought the Ponzinibbio was left without an opponent. I picked up my phone so damn fast. You know who I called? I called Kevin Lee. I said, Kevin, what is going on, and where do you fit into this? Kevin actually had offered to do a short-minute fight, except it was against Chiesa. And Kevin has something coming. I'll have it today. I'll bring it to you guys tomorrow. He has a meeting with Ali today, but Ali's got all the pieces in place, and then he's going to present this to Kevin Lee face-to-face today. So Kevin's got something coming up. And many of you would have seen where Kevin wanted to fight Chiesa, or Chiesa said, you know, whatever that back and forth was, you might have seen that and then thought, well, why did they do that? And Kevin even asked me that. He goes, why would they not do that? So, well, Kevin, if they do, in fact, have something done for you, which is the information Ali has, he just hasn't brought it to you yet. If they do, in fact, then them putting you in to repair a Chiesa fight that fell apart doesn't solve a problem. It just creates the exact same one somewhere else. Okay, he seemed to understand that point. I still want to know what the beef was. If any of you know, then AJ Ferrari's Breaking Bad. A lot of you guys don't know who that guy was. There was a guy with Jorge Masvidal, and this always happens, right? You get a guy like Masvidal who's got a whole bunch of money, he's got a whole bunch of success, and you get some young guy. Some young guy comes in the entourage that marked out for the gimmick and then thinks to impress the boss, here's what I have to do. And that was just one of those troubling situations. I mean, AJ Ferrari is a very dangerous human being. But AJ can't be taken on a commodity, right? The only commodity, the only monetizable thing that somebody within the UFC has is their performance. Ferrari can't be getting into a dust-up with Kevin Holland, who has a performance. This is about to put on. It'd just be a bad look. It'd just be a bad look. And I'm just wondering, where did it stem from?